have a word from today's sponsor, Johnson and Johnson.
Oh shit!
All right, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh,
I wasn't supposed to laugh. I read this like 20 times and I never laughed, and now I'm laughing. All right,
Shit.
Johnson and Johnson. What's good, everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gents, and non-binaries? Here with the Long Distance Podcast, episode number 4, number 4, with Mr.
Alexi
and Willie.
Yeah.
We're here again. We're here again to bring you guys a smile and some laughter and maybe possibly, hopefully, some joy. After hearing all the dumb shit we got to talk about. But man, Alex, how you doing, brother?
Oh man, it's been an adventure this past couple days. You know, we've been trying to push out for you guys, but you know, we've been having little struggles here and there, but we were getting it, man. I don't know how you guys are liking the sound. The sound is looking fucking phenomenal now, and look at Willie, love. Look at Willie. You can really see.
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I am having really a good time. And I got no alcohol in me, hence why all the energy. I have a lot of energy. Anyways.
You like keep it loosey-goosey.
I'm loosey-goosey, baby. I feel like water. I'm like the wind. I'm one with nature.
There you go.
Well, glad to hear, man. Glad to hear you're doing good. I know you worked today. It's been a long day. I didn't work today. It was my day off. But I've been busy. It's not like I haven't. Just because I'm not at work doesn't mean I don't work. And as you can tell, I'm looking to one side and I'm looking to the other side because I redid the studio. It's a whole different shebang now. And I've posted pictures on social media, mostly on Gram and Facebook. I haven't really done anything with Snapchat or TikTok, which I should and I will. But yeah, knocking all that shit out the way. We had some technical difficulties, like my brother Alex mentioned. And it was mostly on my side of things. But we are back on the road, and we got the wheels touching rubber. Rubber?
Yeah.
Or is it the road?
The road. I was like, yeah.
Shit. All right, man. What you got, Alex? You got anything?
No. Let's start off with your list, man.
All right, man. All right. So I got a quick question for the audience. And well, mostly for you, and then the audience can chip in if they want to. The art of selling and is selling the base of life? That is an interesting question. The art of selling and is selling the base of life. I asked you that because I was listening to something very interesting on a podcast that I listen to at work, because I listen to a lot of things and I learn from everybody. And they were talking about selling and how you use the art of selling for everything in life. So an example to that is when you are dating.
Explain a little bit for me.
Yeah, I'll explain a little bit. So real quick, when you're dating, you are selling yourself to the person you're dating, and you're trying to make yourself enticing, or what do you call that? Damn, I lost the word.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're offering yourself. You're trying to sell yourself as this thing that it's, wanted by that person, right? Same thing with when you get a job. When you go to a job interview, you have to sell yourself. Ooh, what's that? What you got in there?
I got some Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. Well, here's a swig of coffee for the working man, working woman, and non-binary.
Yeah, this is the first time I got something now.
There you go. Keep that throat dry. I mean, wet. I mean, anyways, so you sell yourself at everything you do. So right now we are selling ourselves. We are selling ourselves throughout this podcast with the idea of bringing people in, because we want to make this a thing that we can live off of. So we are trying to sell something to people, because if people don't buy, you don't sell. If you don't sell yourself well enough on a job interview, you don't get the job. If you don't sell yourself well with your spouse, with the lady that you're trying to date or the guy that you're trying to date or the non-binary that you're trying to date, then you're not gonna fucking end up with that person. And then the thing is, once you get married, you're still selling yourself because you're now selling yourself to the point where it's like, I want to keep this person with me. So how do I make things enticing for this person to stay? It's based on selling. Everything is selling. It's all a deal. Everything in life is a deal. And it's a very interesting topic. I want to hear what you think of that. Do you think that applies in life in general, like at all things? Because I do believe so. I do believe that everything that you do in life is the art of selling. But what do you think, Alex?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's what you just said is exactly that, bro. It was like, I mean, yeah, for
you
sure, for
you sold
sure.
yourself you sold yourself to me.
I
So
did. I'm here.
yeah,
I'm here.
I got
I sold my.
I got you on discount, baby. I got
I'm
you
for
on
real.
50% off.
I'm a whore.
It's all
you
good though.
can
It's all good.
you can get me to do just about anything.
That's about anything. But that's good, man, because that means that you're more than willing to do things.
Yeah.
And that's good, man. Some people are afraid of trying things, and you can't be afraid. I saw this thing today that I might post later. I might post it tonight. I might not. I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. But it's this thing
Sure.
where there's two people. There's a guy and a girl, and they're pulling water out of a well.
Mhm.
And the guy pulling water from the well is really long. It's deep. And the girl that's pulling water from the well, it's like a little bubble right underneath where she's standing. And so they're pulling water, and the guy's pulling. Yeah, he's pulling the thing. He's pushing on the lever, and the water just barely made it. And she just pumped 3 times. Water came into her bucket, and she walked off. So the guy's like, "Fuck this," and he gets on her thing, thinking that he's gonna get water just as quick. The thing is that bubble where she was standing on top of, she grabbed the water that was right on the surface. So now the pipe doesn't reach the water. So he's pulling and pulling and pulling and nothing's coming out. He's like, fuck it. He kicks the bucket and walks away. So the idea there is that if he would have lasted just that little bit longer, he would have pumped a few more times, he would have gotten good
The
water.
water.
And I think better quality water than the one that she was getting.
Right.
So that being said, people, don't give up on your dreams. Keep
No.
doing what you're doing and try everything. Don't don't say no to this and try everything. It's like
Hmm.
the saying says, you throw shit to the wall until it sticks. Um
And 99.9% of the time, it does stick.
99% of the time, the thing is it takes a lot of work and a lot of people give up. And they give up usually right when they're about to make it.
Right.
And
They
it's
got the
like, don't
diarrhea.
do it. Don't give up. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You can
So
keep
yeah,
throwing
I,
fucking
I
dry turds at the wall and it won't stick. So.
yeah. So I think that the art of selling. So if for those of you who don't know, there's a thing called like there's this analogy. Person is giving you a pen. You're at a job interview. They give you a pen and like sell me this pen. Tell me why I
Right,
should
right.
buy this pen from you. People should look into that and use that ideology to their advantage, and apply that to life because I think that's it's a very positive thing to go on, and I think people will have a lot more success.
Mhm.
Anything you want to add to that?
No, you pretty much explained it all.
Cool. I hope you guys are paying attention and not falling asleep, and I hope you
Yep.
guys are enjoying the
Wake up.
podcast. But today we have a new sponsor, Alex.
Oh, who we
Ooh,
got?
let's
Who we
have a
got?
word. Let's have a word from today's sponsor, Johnson and Johnson.
Oh shit!
All right, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh
I wasn't
shit!
supposed to laugh. I read this like 20 times and I never laughed, and now I'm laughing. All right,
Shit.
Johnson and Johnson's to be specific, Johnson and Johnson baby oil. Are you into freak off parties? Are you into parties at all? Do you own an anus? Johnson and Johnson is the baby oil you were looking for. Introducing its new lubricating technology properties consisting of a lot of slippery slip slippery do. It makes any task very unpainful. So get your lube action today with today's sponsor, Johnson and Johnson. Johnson and Johnson, thank you for sponsoring this podcast. Now back to the show.
Thank you, Johnson and Johnson. Thank you, Johnson and
Thank
Johnson.
you, thank you, Johnson and Johnson, for sponsoring this show.
This
We're
guy.
not sponsored. We're not sponsored by
We're not
anybody, but
right. We're like
we're
Johnson
just
and Johnson.
we're
They'll come like, I've never sponsored you, motherfuckers.
yeah. It's like we'll sponsor you if you do the shit that Diddy was doing. Maybe
Right.
then.
You
But
you heard about the Johnson and Johnson thing? Like supposedly they said that supposedly Diddy's lawyers said that they got Johnson and Johnson from Costco, and then Costco came out and said like we've never sold Johnson and Johnson. So I don't know where the hell he's getting that shit from.
probably
I was like,
Amazon.
right. I was like, hell
Shit,
no.
they
Like,
sell
we don't
that
even
stuff in
sell.
packs. They sell it in packs. They got packs of 12s, baby.
Hey,
You get 12 packs of 12s, and that's how many? 144, I think, if I got the
damn,
math straight. You guys
damn.
quote me on that if you want in the comments down below. Are we ready, Alex? Are we ready for any questions from our audience?
I'm ready,
So
man. I'm ready to engage with people other
I
than
am
us
too.
too.
I do too. I do. I want to bring people in. It'd be nice if we can do that. Have an extra body somewhere in the virtual space, in the virtual realm of the internet.
Yeah.
You guys do, like, if anybody wants to be on this podcast, you do need to have some sort of video capturing device because then we won't see you.
Right.
You need to be on Discord. And you need to have some sort of audio thing where we can hear you. Um,
Yeah.
and I would suggest anyone trying to get on to either use some earbuds or over the ear headphones, because if you have a speaker, it's gonna have reverb and it's gonna be like it'll
It's gonna
never
be
end.
circulating. Yep.
It makes it makes podcast very untasteful, very
Yeah.
very bad. But in the meantime, we do suggest anyone watching or listening, and I'm gonna give you guys a little tip on how to listen to us with your screen off. And I know Alex tried it; it didn't work for him. Maybe because I'm not there explaining it right.
Oh.
But I'm gonna explain to you guys how to do it. So, before I get to explaining how to do that, we do want to pick between 1 and 3 questions. If you guys leave questions that you guys want to answer, like, I don't know, why is Alex so goddamn sexy? That's a question.
Ooh.
Why do
Ooh.
I look like I blend in with the woods? I don't know. That's a question.
Not
Why
not sexy.
why am I huh?
I said, I'm not
You what?
sexy. I'm not
Oh,
sexy.
oh. I beg to differ.
Thank you.
um um like I know people are probably wondering why I'm bald and how is the process of going through male pattern baldness, which by the way, I just recently found out that I am really balding. For
Oh
you,
yeah.
if you guys don't know, yeah, I didn't know that shit. I've been bald for fucking 4 years, but I've been bald
Okay.
because I shave because I don't want to go to a barbershop. Because
Okay.
after the pandemic, after they closed all the barbershops and they reopened, they're like, yeah, we're charging $30 for a haircut. You want your beard? That's another 10. I'm like, fuck you, $40. So then it started going up from there. Now it's like extravagant.
Yeah.
I don't
Now
know
it's
how
like
much you pay for your
$60.
haircuts. Yeah,
Uh.
fuck that.
Yeah.
I buy a thing of razor blades. They last me like 4 razor blades last me about 2 or 3 months,
Right. Right.
and they're like $8 or something cheap. Um, let's just say that it's way cheaper to go this route, even though it might not look as good as some of you folk that have good hair. But then after, remember the other day that we were offline and you were like, damn, you haven't shaved in a while.
Yeah.
Well, that was the day I noticed it, man. I noticed a lot of white hair on this side of here,
Okay.
and then I took a little selfie thing, which I'm not posting any. I'm not showing anybody that.
It
Okay,
was like, this is for
so
myself
don't ask me
only.
for it. But yeah,
Right.
man, I'm fucking balding, bro. It's like the
Unless
whole
we get,
horseshoe
I
in
don't
the
know how
back.
many likes though. Unless we get fucking 300 likes. Hey, we're gonna sell that shit.
All right, look, if you
We're
guys
gonna
give
sell
us
it.
300 likes, I will post online pictures of my fucking horseshoe.
There you
How's that?
go. Uh,
How's that? I'll let my hair grow for 2 weeks, and I'll show you the hair shoe, the
the
horseshoe,
the horseshoe, the
the
horseshoe.
horseshoe on my hair.
There you
Anyways,
go.
um, so if anybody has any questions, drop them in the comments below, and we'll talk about them on the next podcast.
Next
Jumping on
episode.
to the next topic, I want to
Hmm.
give you guys an example of how to listen to us on YouTube with your screens off if you're using iOS devices. I don't know how this works on Android. It might work on Android, it might not. Let us know if it does or doesn't. I currently don't own an Android. I had an S21 for a few days. It was faulty, had a software update issue. So I returned it to the lady that sold it to me. She gave me my money back, and I haven't been able to find anything within my budget again. So I'm going to postpone that idea for a little bit. But for those of you who have iPhone, I am going to select a video, right? We don't have to worry about copyright so much because no one gives a shit right now. But one day we're gonna be so big that we're gonna be
Um,
very careful on what we post up online because
I
then we'll
mean,
get hit with a
use one of
fucking
yours.
use
Use
one of
one of your
mine.
yeah,
That's
one of your
true.
videos.
That's true. That's a good idea. All right. Where are we at? Where's my channel? View channel. All right. All right. So let's pick this one here. All right. So can you guys see
Yep.
that?
Yeah, I
Or
can
is
see it.
that too bright? Let
I
me
can see
look. Let me turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna turn the volume down.
it.
Well, you need to hear it. So, anyways, there we go. All right. If you swipe up, see how that video is still playing in the background? If you swipe down like this, it pauses. So how it paused? Then you're gonna hit play. You could hear it but not see it, and then you press the power button. So now
You
you
can you
have
still hear it?
YouTube. Oh yeah, can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear something. Yep.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah, mine's don't.
It won't do it. That's
Mine's do
weird.
not do that. No.
So Betos does it, and I've showed it to a few people at work that have anything like they haven't had a. I haven't touched an iPhone 15 yet, but I've showed people at work that have an iPhone 11 to about an iPhone 14, and it
Okay.
does seem to work for that range of phones. I don't know
Okay.
why it doesn't work on the pros or the 15s or whatever. I have no idea, but try it out. Let us know in the comments below to see if that works for you or not. I am interested in knowing, and that's I think a hack that you guys should know if it does work for you. Works for me and it works well. Doesn't work for Alex. That's a little bit too bad.
Okay.
But anyways, all right,
But we are working on Spotify still, so pretty soon we're
we're
all gonna be
working
on
on
Spotify
Spotify.
and some other podcast stuff that we can just turn it
Yes,
off and
yes,
just
yes,
listen
we
to us.
are. So we're working on getting a program that's comfortable for us to use. If anybody out there has any suggestions for something that's not really expensive, we don't have the budget to do very expensive platforms right now. So if you guys have any suggestions on any programs that'll work to rip an MP3 file from an MP4 video file, that would be fantastic. Or you could just take the link from YouTube. I could do it on a Windows machine. I don't currently own a Windows machine. There's a program that I used to use that you could take the link, drop it into that thing, the search bar, and it'll end up converting the MP4 into an MP3 audio file, and then you could take that and put that into our because we do have an account with Spotify. We just have to add the MP3 files onto it, and then we'll start promoting that. But if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know.
Pew, pew, pew. All
All
right.
right, on to the next subject. Alex, how do you feel as far as money goes? Like, do you feel like you've always, I mean, we've always been on the low side of the economy. We were never, like middle class or anything like that. We've mostly been at the bottom, scraping for nickels and dimes. We couldn't. So there were points in time where we couldn't rub two nickels together. Um, but how do you feel now that you're at this age? How do you feel about money? Like, how do you feel? Not like what do you think about money, but how do you feel about money? I know money. Everybody needs money. Um, but how do you feel? I'll give you a quick example. When it comes to money, even though I don't have any, and I'm not rich or anything like that, I'm just now starting to go up from a downward spiral that I went into, that I've been in for about almost 10 years now. It got worse in the last 5 years, especially with the pandemic. But I'm coming up again, and it's feeling better, and I'm a little bit more comfortable with with money. I'm still not out of the woods, but I'm getting there. It's a lot of work, but I don't know. I feel like if I had $1 million, like if I opened a bank account tomorrow morning and I had $1 million and it was like someone just donated me $1 million and my checking account came up as random and they just dumped it in there. Yes, I would be happy, but I don't think I would be like overly excited. Like, oh my god, I've never seen this because it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I've never seen that kind of money before, but I feel like I have, and it's strange. I feel like I've been around money. Like I know what money is. Like what's fucking $50,000 on a car? It's nothing. It's whatever.
Yeah.
And I've always, not always, but like lately, I've been feeling that way.
Mhm.
Um, with money and how money is. How do you feel about that, dude? Like, explain yourself, because I have a
Like
weird way of feeling. I don't know.
like honestly, I've with money, yeah. I mean, to me, it's been an up and down, up and down. You know, sometimes there can be months that I'm doing really good and everything's like going fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, fucking something hits, and I'm fucking down at the bottom. That I'm fucking broke every fucking week.
Yeah,
Um, but I don't know, man. Like
me too.
sometimes, my I want to say my rich period is from like when taxes come in. You know, that's
Yeah,
everybody splurges when taxes come in, whatever. But I don't know, man. Like the first year that like Lola was born, you know how you get that incentives and all that shit, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So we had pretty good money like for that tax season. We were like, whoa, like okay. We taken care of all of our bills. We taken care of all the shit that it needed to be taken care of, and we still had a lot of money left over. And to me, honestly, I was stressed the fuck out. I was like, where the fuck am I gonna spend this money at? And then I was like, I can spend it at this. I was like, no, I should. To me, I'm more of a like reserve. I reserve like if let's say if I have $50 and I can buy something, anybody else be like, all right, I got the $50, I'll spend it. No, not me. I'd be like, what if something happens? What if I need
that's
it
good.
for this?
That's a good
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I'll always like I'll be like, oh, I need a pair of shoes. I won't get the pair of shoes just because I want to keep the money just in case if something else happens. I'll be like, the shoes can wait for another week, or it can wait another month, or it can, to me, like if you see me, dude, I'm always in fucking shirts like my uniform. I be out in uniform. I'm not like I'm big on shoes. I'm not big on clothes. I'm not big on this. Yeah, I like
You're a
tech.
simple
So
guy.
yeah, I like tech. So I'll spend a couple things here and there. Um, but yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know if I had that much money. I don't know if I'm gonna stress out. If I would stress out, but it was stressful when I had a bit of cash. I'm just used to being broke. Just used to being broke. So,
I hear that. You know,
yeah.
I have the opposite issue. But because but because it's not that I wanna blow money,
uh,
it's just it's a weird feeling. I don't know why I have this feeling, but it's this feeling of I have money. The fuck, I need a $10 dongle. Fuck it. I'll buy the dongle. I got
right,
$10. Let me buy the dongle.
right,
And it's like, do I need the dongle? Maybe not right now. I might need it in a few weeks or maybe a few months.
right.
But it's like I don't know. It's like money to me is nothing, even though it's everything. And most of my issues have been money. I still
Mhm.
for some reason deep down inside, I'm like, money's bullshit. Like, fuck money. I don't need money, but I do
Right.
need money. And it's like
Right.
this. I
Right.
don't know. It's just, it's a conflicting feeling. I don't know if anyone can relate with that because obviously $1 million would, god dang, that will solve a lot of problems, man.
Yeah.
You know, $500,000, 100,000, 50 grand. Give me 10.
Yeah. Damn.
Shit. I remember we used to joke back in the old factory when I worked at Hollingsford. I was a team leader, supervisor
Yeah.
there. We used to joke around like, "Hey, man, for 50 grand, would you let Michael Jackson give you the old BJ?" And it's like for 50, goddamn, give me 500. You can come do it right now. I used to
Yeah.
joke around and shit like that. It's like, that's because everybody has that dream of having money,
Yeah.
and it's strange. We're no different. But when it comes to money, I feel a little different. I feel like if an alternate universe existed, I feel like I was rich. I was very wealthy in that universe. And in this universe, I was just fucking poor. That's how I feel. Like a part of me feels like I've seen money, like I've had money, like I've been there, done that. The cars, the fucking houses, like it's bullshit. Like I feel like the people that now have money and were successful and then are like, I'm empty. Like I got all this money and I got nothing. Like I don't know. I understand that feeling.
Yeah.
I
I
get
I
where
was
they're
gonna ask
coming
you.
from.
It's like I don't know if life will be as fun if we had like
It, it,
everything that we
it
wanted.
probably won't, but then again, it probably would.
Yeah, right, right, right. I mean, everything would be a
You
lot
could,
easier, but
yeah.
I kind of
Like
like the struggle a little bit. So I don't know. It's
I
weird.
like the struggle. The struggle is good. The struggle is very good. I consider the struggle something that builds you as a person. It
Right.
develops character. It develops responsibility,
It kind of keeps you
and the
humble.
pain.
It
Yeah. Oh
keeps you
yeah. It's
humble.
humbling. It's a humbling experience.
Yeah.
And also, I've been working on like myself in general. Like I don't consider myself like one of those arrogant assholes that have money. Like fuck you, don't even get next to me. Like,
Right.
oh, I don't eat McDonald's. Like I'm not that type of guy. And
Mhm.
I know that money changes people. And I know that we're gonna end up with money. It's gonna happen. Fucking it's gonna happen. All right.
Hey,
If for those doubters that doubt, you can you can go F yourself because
hey,
we're making it.
we're gonna do it.
There
We're gonna do it.
you go. A swig of that. A swig of that
Mm-hmm.
for the ladies, the men's, and non-binaries. A swig of coffee for all you guys too.
And this is for the diabetics out there. You know.
There you go. A swig for the diabetics out there that are struggling with their insulin.
Yeah.
Um,
Struggle with the
and that's not
insulin.
funny because a lot of people have that issue.
I'm telling you.
Um, I I might have it, and I don't even fucking know. I'm a tough son of a bitch, and I don't
Hey,
feel a lot
damn.
of shit until it's too late.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Yeah, that's how it was for me.
yeah,
So
yeah. I don't know why. It's like I don't want to see a doctor. I don't want to know what the doctor has to say. I'm overweight. I've gained 20 fucking pounds in the next couple months.
oh,
And I think
damn.
that's gonna be my biggest issue, Alex. Like what I was back to the point that I was getting on was the thing with arrogance and money. Money changes people. Money changes people. Whether you like it or not, it changes people. It changes you whether you like it or not. And I'll give you a
Right.
quick example. You have money. You can't live in the hood no more.
Mm.
Because if you have money and somebody finds out, they're gonna rob you. So now you
Right.
gotta move. And you have to go somewhere where there's money. Because those people have money, those people are protected somehow, whether it's a private
Community.
like those yeah, like that. And it's like money changes you whether you like it or not, it changes you. But some people have a really negative effect to money and they turn into this wild fucking pig that's arrogant and spendy and all this bullshit. And I'm like, I wonder if that's gonna try and affect me because I'm very conscious of that. I don't think it is. I highly doubt that that's gonna affect me. You know what is going to that I'm really gonna struggle with the day that we become rich?
Hmm. What?
I am going to struggle with food. I love to
Shit.
fucking eat,
Oh
man.
my god, yeah, that's that might be. I might go on another diabetic coma or something.
That's gonna be rough. That's gonna
Yeah,
be the biggest struggle with money. It's gonna be, I want to eat this shit. I want to eat that. I want some panda. I want some sushi. I want this. I want some ramen. It's gonna be bad. So
yeah,
I
and
gotta
then
get my ass
nobody
in
can tell
shape.
you shit either. Nobody can tell you
Yeah,
nothing. Like you be
no
like,
one
oh
can
no, you
tell.
can't. You don't. I got the money. I got to do what the hell I want.
I know. And the thing is, all week I've been struggling with the fucking steak, egg, and cheese bagel from McDonald's.
Oh,
And this morning, I I
did
I succumbed to my temptations this morning, and it's
you?
like I got like $30 in the bank, and this thing is $6.64, man, out
Damn,
the
that's
door.
cheap. That's cheap for where you're
Is
at.
it?
My yeah, over
Is
here
it?
is like
Just
nine
the sandwich.
something.
No more, just the sandwich though.
Oh, the sandwich is like almost. I want to say 750 or something like
Yeah. Yeah, all
that.
right. I'll stay down here.
Yeah, yeah, it's
I'll stay
expensive
down
over
here.
here. I think
Yeah,
when
I
I get
heard
the
it's
meal
getting.
is when I get a meal is like $12 or something like that.
Oh my god, yeah, it's getting worse up there.
Yeah.
So it was a lot cheaper here. Detroit was always cheap, but El Paso was way, way, way cheaper because of the
Okay.
border. And then pandemic hit and inflation hit, and Detroit went up a little bit, and then El Paso met it.
Like
But
match it.
now, yeah, like matched it, and now like Detroit's elevating up again. Like you guys are more expensive than we are. Again, that's
Yeah,
what I've heard.
that's great. That's crazy.
Um, it's crazy. But anyways, to wrap that subject up, and we'll probably be gonna be wrapping this up like in a few minutes. Um, what was I telling you? The money thing. So this is an opportunity, Alex. Listen, Alex, let me tell you, and the viewers out there listening are gonna, I don't know how they're gonna take it. They might be excited, they might not, they might not give a shit. They might be like, oh, these guys are full of crap. But let me tell you something from me to you, Alex, directly
Oh, tell me.
from my heart. From my heart.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck you with that
From
shit.
my heart,
Fuck
baby.
Mac.
From my heart.
Fuck Mac.
Fuck you, Apple. Um,
But I still
um,
got your phone though.
yes, I so do I. So
Okay.
yeah, don't don't ban me from iCloud yet. I still need you. Um,
Right.
listen, we gotta get our asses in shape, and we have to get addicted to the gym, and we need to develop a certain way of eating, not a diet, a certain way of eating and exercising that we will live by, because money is fucking coming, Alex. It's gonna happen. It's
Hey.
gonna happen. We're gonna fucking, this is gonna blow up.
Mhm.
We're starting now. It's gonna fucking blow up. And you know, and then we're gonna be in the fucking hole eating, and we're gonna end up fat and all that good shit. Nah, man. We this is the universe is giving us opportunity right now.
Right.
Okay? To get our asses in shape, I need to go from a fucking 40 waist back down to a 36 or something. And I had a dream last night actually that I had abs again. I was like,
Okay.
God damn, I look
Dang.
good. I wanna fuck myself.
Oh my god.
not
Oh
saying,
Lord.
not saying that I'm attracted to men with abs. I'm
Okay,
attracted
yeah.
to myself. Okay,
Sure.
let's get that straight. Okay,
Okay.
Johnson. Anyways, that being said, Alex, we have time to get our asses in shape before this thing blows up and we become fucking national treasures of this country.
National treasure.
Um, yeah, we're gonna become national treasures, man. We're gonna be
Mm,
known for the podcast and all that good stuff.
fuck yeah.
But all right, that's gonna probably be it for today.
So you ready to wrap it?
Let's
Wrap it
wrap it up.
like a magnum?
We made it a little. Hey, Magnum, huh? Someone's a little blessed. Someone's a little blessed. um,
Yeah.
we made it a little short this time, guys, because we're trying some stuff out. We're testing some things. We don't want to make it too long.
Yeah.
We recorded episode number the last four, and that didn't work out. We recorded for an hour and a half. We had a terrible fucking problem, and we don't want to go through that again. So we want to test things out and then move up again. So
Yeah.
I think 41 minutes is long enough. Let's wrap it up, Alex, and then we'll be back for the next one. We're still dropping on Saturday,
Yes, sir.
and which today is Saturday because you guys are listening to this today on a Saturday. I don't know what
Yeah.
day that's gonna be because we're recording on a Monday. We're ahead of
Yeah.
time. We're in the future, baby.
All
I
right.
had
All
a
right.
fun blast. I had a good time. I hope you're doing good. Get some
Yes.
rest. Go eat
Yeah.
your chicken wings and get your ass to bed.
Yeah. I'm
You
going to bed.
beautiful motherfucker.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
There you go. I know you hate it, but I love you. I love you. Come on,
Come
you
on.
fucking thing. There you go.
Come
There
on.
you go.
Come on, PC. Fucking give me something.
It's not gonna give you
Give me
shit. That's what Windows
something,
does.
dude. I'm telling you.
All right, guys.
All right,
See you
man.
next time. Take care,
Later.
everybody. Have a good
Peace.
one.